Hey everybody, this is Braden Chase for Easy Funnel System. I am here. Wow, my face is white. Hold on, backing up. Hey, that's a little better. Hi. I am here in Nashville, Tennessee at a massive marketing conference called Funnel Hacking Live. It was my first year here. It's been so far absolutely phenomenal. And I have learned a ton. And I'm excited. I'm really excited to help you guys and to use the things that I'm learning here to help you grow your business, right? That's the goal here. And it's been, I've had this thing in my mind for a long time, right? I love to help people. I mean, that's what I do. I look for ways to help people in as many ways as I possibly can. I've always, that I can remember, I've kind of been this way. Sometimes I don't do it very well. Because, you know, I'll be arrogant or whatever sometimes, but I'm trying, right? I'm always trying to help people. And I've reached a point here. I've done now 3 different online businesses, and they've all had some success. I made some money doing things, but it's all disappeared. And right now this is the end of number 3. Right? I am on my last about $300 that will probably pay for this hotel room that I'm in, the food that I'm eating, and then the gas to get back home. It's gone. I don't have any more. That's kind of frightening that I just said that on a Facebook Live, but I need to make this work. I have 4 kids. They're all under the age of 12. And they have believed in me, and my wife has believed in me for all of these years. As I've tried business and attempt and this and that, and I've had some pretty dark times. When I gave up, and things are coming down right now. I'm here. And I'm here to fight back. Because I failed. I failed a lot. But I'm walking around in this conference. There's 4,500 people. There's people everywhere. And I'm walking around and I'm talking to people and they're like, hey, Braden, you can do this. I'm like, oh, that's a great idea. I should do that. Then they ask me and I'm like, hey, I do this thing. They're like, oh, that's so cool. What are you doing? I'm like, well, I do it this way. They're like, that's a great idea. I think I'll do that. And I'm like, are you kidding? This is like really obvious. How have you not thought of this? And like this happens repeatedly throughout this whole day where they say something like, that's brilliant. And they're like, yeah, well, it's just normal. I just didn't do anything. And then I'm sitting here and I say something that's, oh, well, this is just normal. And they're like, whoa, that's brilliant. And it's this story keeps happening. There are these things that we all have, these ideas that we have that are very valuable for someone. There's something that I do that for me is really normal and just, life. I just do this, right? That for other people is magic. But then there's other things that they do that for me is magic. I'm like, I have no idea what you just did, but it was awesome, right? And And as I've been walking around and seeing this, I feel this repeatedly, this story. As I think of the different businesses that I've helped and tried to help throughout my life, my own businesses that I built and failed and built and failed, whatever. There are things that I know how to do that can help some of you. And there are things that I don't know how to do. I'm just kind of being honest right there. I mean, there are things that I don't know how to do. I mean, we want the expert. We want the person who knows everything. We want the person who can solve all of the problems, who has all of the answers. I am not that person. I don't personally know anybody on this earth who is that way. And the only person I know who has all the answers is God. And I can't be that person. But I can be the person who goes and finds all the answers. I can be the person who looks at a situation, who figures out where the holes are, and plugs them, and fixes it, and makes it work. I can be the person that says, hey, we've got this thing's wrong right there. How do I fix it? I don't know. Let's play with it and figure it out so that we can fix it. Do I have all the answers? No, I don't. Do I know what will bring more people into your business? Nope. Do I know how to bring more people into your business? Yep. Do I know a framework? Do I know a structure that can give you the financial stability in your business to be able to function, make progress, and move forward in whatever goal or dream that you have? Yep, I do. I really do. Do I know everything about it? Nope. Not going to pretend. I'm not going to pretend anymore that I have all of these answers, because I just don't. But as I walked around with some of these people are fantastically successful, $1 million, multi-millionaires, who are walking around in t-shirts and jeans because they're normal people, just like you and I. And we can do this. They don't have the answers either. I was talking with these people that have made several $1 million. And they're walking around going, I don't know how to do that. That's a good idea. Maybe I should figure that out. I don't know how to do that either. I'm like, what? You're like really successful. You should know these answers. They're like, why? Why should I know that? I'm like, I don't know. Because I think you should. I'm like, no, I don't think I need to know that. And they're the successful ones, so I'm going to lean on them and kind of believe them, right? That they may be that little bit of information that I think is important actually isn't that important. I feel like I'm kind of rambling here, so I'm sorry about that. But there is so much that you are capable of. And I want you to know that. You can do this. And if you find the right people to help you, you can do it faster. When you're the lone wolf, it's really easy to fail. That's a big reason why I have failed so much. Because I do everything. I do the recordings, I do the Facebook ads, and I do the Google ads, and I do the funnels, and I do the web pages, I do the coding, I do the JavaScript, I do the everything. And I'm pretty good at those things, right? The whatever it is that I'm doing. But there are people who are better than me. And there are people who are better than you at what you do. And that's okay. It's okay. We can still be successful, and we can still help people as we work and as we strive and as we improve. Because for every step that we take forward, there's someone who's one step behind us, and we just help them take their next step. We don't have to know all the answers. We don't have to know all the steps in front of us. We never will. There's this great story I was listening to a podcast of a guy named David Allen years ago. And he goes, and somebody asked him the question. He said, so tell me what you think about goals. And he's like, oh, goals are great. He's like, oh, so how should I be setting my goals? And he goes, I think you should make as many goals as you possibly can. And the guy kind of stops for a second. He's like, well, won't they get depressing after a while? because if I set 1,000 different goals, then I'm not going to reach them. I'm not going to get them, right? I'm going to fail on all of these different goals. And David responds and goes, nope, that's just not how the world works. Because the reality is that you make a goal and you take one step toward it. And you take one step toward that goal, and your vision has changed. And you realize that goal is not the right goal. I'm going to shift it over here. And you go, that's what I want. And you take one more step forward. And you go, nope, hold on. Shifting a little bit more, okay. One more step forward. Okay, yeah, this is good. Now another step and another step. And we walk through one step at a time. One. That's how businesses are built. That's how businesses are run. That's how life is run. You cannot know your end until you're on the road. What are you going to do next? I don't know. I'm not there yet. You have to build it as you go. And your goals change and your life changes. There's a story from a friend of mine. He was telling me about his life. He's fairly wealthy. He does real estate in Brazil. And he's like, this is what I do. This is my story. I started out and I'm like, wow, look at all these rich people. They have houses and they own these things. Like, that's what I'm going to do. So he bought a house. And he had that for, he's like, okay, now I'm going to rent that house. So he bought another house and he rented out the old house. And he had that one for a little. He's like, okay, this is great. I'm getting a little bit of money there. Okay, let's get another house. Okay. And he's like, okay, now I got 3 houses. This is great. This is awesome. And he tried to buy the 4th house. And the 4th house, the people just fell through, right? The problem didn't work out. Or the deal didn't work out. And he goes, okay, I tried 5th house. And that deal didn't work out. He's like, oh, what's going on here? And he gets this opportunity to purchase a commercial real estate, a storefront spot, right? And then rent that out to a business. And he goes, I don't want to do that. That sounds really complicated. Somebody kind of talks to him for a little bit, explains it to him. He's like, okay, fine. So he puts his money on that, gets like 10 times the amount of money off of that. And he goes, oh, I like that. This is the same amount of work for 10 times the money. Shifted his goals. So now he goes, okay, I'm going to sell that house and I'm going to purchase another one. Ooh, look at that. Now I'm going to buy 2 of these. Ooh, look at that. His goals shifted. He had goals and his goals were this. But as he learned and as he progressed, his goals shifted and he changed and he improved and his goals changed and improved. And that's what David Allen was talking about. Things change as we move because we have changed. Our location has changed. Our perspective has changed. And that is just how things work. To show up and say, okay, please give me your entire Facebook or your entire marketing strategy on one piece of paper. I will make you money. Like that's the strategy. Like every single letter and piece, that's not how good strategies are built. The good strategies, the successful ones, are the ones who are adaptive, who put something out and test it and twist it and tweak it and push it and pull it until that one landed, got it, next step, piece. But you need a framework. What is the structure? We have all these pieces that need to go in place. Which ones are they? Okay, but these are the pieces that need to be there, but what do we need to put into those pieces? Right? It's like a template. You got to put those pieces in the template, but what goes in the template? I don't know. Nobody knows. Who are you, right? What are you doing? What's your business? Who are you serving? All of those things create millions of variables. No one can just know that stuff. You have to take one step and say, okay, I need an ad, right? I need a funnel. I need a place to capture their email. I need a place to sell them something. I need this. I need those pieces. What color is it going to be? I don't know. What picture am I going to use? That one. Whatever. Did it work? No. Okay, get a different picture. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that it works. And you keep testing and you keep practicing until it works. You keep buying homes until you realize, hey, I can get commercial things. Those are better. You keep making goals until you realize that goal's not that good. I'm going to do a different one. And such is life. And we move forward and we progress and we overcome. One step at a time. Anyway, I'm probably rambling again, but thank you guys for listening to this. Have a wonderful night, and I love you. You can do this, and we will do this together. Okay? See you later, guys.